Hi guys, it is Dan here and I am very excited to take you on this journey from where we are right now to taking on a sub 3 hour marathon in the autumn. It's something I've had my eye on for a long time and I will talk a lot more about that later in this video. But as well as that, I'm going to talk about some of my training updates from this week, what the plan is to get there and what races I'll be taking on along the way. So stick around if you want to know a little bit more. So first up, if you've never seen me before, I am Dan and I took up running in 2014, 2015. And for me at that time, it was just about raising some money for some charities and going out the door doing something I've never done before, which was brilliant. Things started to get a bit more serious in 2016, where I did my first marathon in London. Since then, I've run 4 London marathons, 2 Berlin marathons, New York marathon, Rome marathon, and an ultra as well. For me, there was just something about long distance running, the challenge of it and the number of factors that could go right or wrong that just keeps me coming back to it time and time again. And I don't seem to be able to get that kick from many other sporting activities. So here I am again aiming for yet another marathon, but this time I have a real focus on that sub 3 marathon goal. Now, it does seem quite outrageous for me to say I want to hit a sub 3 hour marathon because my fastest marathon time is 3:28. So we've got a long way to go and I'm under no illusion that this is going to be easy. From what I've seen from some of the great people I've followed over the last couple of years who have done this journey and completed it and gone on to do even more, it's not been easy for them and they've had to take multiple run-ups at this, which is something I'm prepared for, and I will put in every ounce of effort I can over the summer training to try and hit it in the autumn. But I'm under no illusion that this is going to be easy. In 2019, I was very close to getting around 3:12 marathon, but it just didn't come together on race day. My training was indicating that that's where I was at, and you can do everything you want in training. You can hit the mileage, and you can do. I did 22-mile runs at the right pace, and I was feeling great, and could have finished on that day, but on the race day, it just didn't come together it could be a number of reasons, but I've learned so much from that experience. But also having the training in my legs has given me quite a lot of confidence that from there, if I can keep things together in a solid training block, I should be able to go a lot quicker. So that is enough about the past, and now let's talk about the future. So at the start of the year, I knew that I really wanted to set this as a goal for something for me to aim for, however long that might take. However, I was in really bad shape at the start of the year, having taken quite a lot of time off last year. So it was all about just getting back to fitness and back to feeling comfortable running long runs, running speed sessions and that kind of stuff. So I banked some really good training and I did 3 or 4 months of 50k every week, and really mixed up the training with a long run and some speed sessions in there and a lot of easy mileage as well, which has put me in a really good place now. And back in the end of March, I did the fastest half marathon that I've ever done, and that's really spurred on this decision to kind of go for it for an autumn marathon. So I am in a good place at the moment and we are just about to start the next phase of marathon training. So after several conversations on Instagram with various people who have done very fast marathon times, I was trying to find out what courses would be good, and lots of options came up, but Newport Marathon is close to me and so I booked that in. I didn't have a place this year for London, and so I wanted to have something lined up that was going to really get me going, get me training, and something to gear towards for this challenge. But I have just received a place to London Marathon from the amazing guys at New Balance, and London is just something you cannot turn down if you get the opportunity to run it. And I've done it 4 times now, and it is just an experience like nothing else. Anyone who's been in this kind of predicament before, I'd definitely take some advice. Do I aim for London to sub 3? It's going to be a lot harder and there's a lot more people, but it might be that spurs me on to make it happen. Or do I stick to the plan A? I can take London slightly easier and use it as a tester for some of the pace, and then I can go hard at Newport. So I've got two options, and I think we're so early on in this journey right now that I won't be even making that call for a long time. But what I will do is do a 20-week countdown to London Marathon, and that will begin very soon. So I'm just trying to keep ticking over for now for the next couple of weeks, make sure that I feel healthy and injury-free to start a solid block of training. I've never had a coach or anything like that, which I'm sure will be hugely beneficial, but as most people do, I am currently researching, looking at various different training plans, and I'll be putting something together that will get me that countdown to London Marathon. Obviously, that may need to be adjusted along the way depending on how things go, but I know I don't have the answers to everything. So it's going to be an interesting ride, and I'd obviously appreciate any help from anyone out there who wants to drop me some advice. But apart from that, I will update you as I go on my training. I'll let you know how the weeks go as we start picking up the mileage. But yeah, thanks for listening. This is the start of the journey, so let's see where we get to in a few weeks' time and a few months' time. If you want to follow this journey more, please like and subscribe, and you will get updates along the way. And appreciate anyone who's watched any of my videos so far, whether it's the shoe reviews or the vlog series that I'm doing. And it's great to have your support, and I will flash up some details of how you can follow me on other channels if that's something you want to do.